Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you the third episode in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew, the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. We just got dug out of an avalanche by the wolf itself, so scary stuff. But let's follow its footprints again, because, you know, Nancy's a lover of danger. Whoa. What do we have here?
This must have been made by the explosion I heard.
Yeah, the one that caused an avalanche that almost killed me with
fossil.
snow.
Cool.
Ooh, very cool. That is a really well-preserved fossil. Interesting.
Wonder what kind of rocks those are.
Good question. They look like big hunks of coal or something. Oh, and some tracks. I guess let's follow those. Are we back to Trapper Dan? Yeah, okay, now we're back to where we started. Interesting. Well, that was an interesting little adventure. Good thing we aren't too cold yet. I guess let's walk back to the lodge. We can tell Bill and Lou that we have shoveled everything off, so they'll be pleased with that.
Ah, much
Ooh,
better.
And we are super
really
close
cold.
to missing lunchtime, so we better get in there quickly or we're gonna get in trouble. Okay. So we're having burgers and quesadillas, and they give us their order up here. So, oh, Bill just wants one quesadilla. Well, that's easy. Okay, quesadilla goes in the pan. And Yanni wants a hamburger. One quesadilla. Okay, order complete.
Order up.
Okay, so he wanted a burger. What did he want on it? 2 cheese, 2 lettuce. Do we not? Oh, we have to put the patty on there first. Freddie wants a quesadilla and a burger. So far, Freddie is eating more than both of the grown men. There you go. Okay, so he wanted 2 cheese, 2 lettuce, and 1 tomato and mustard and ketchup. 1 tomato and mustard and ketchup. Okay, I'll put the bun on that one. And that is for Yanni. There's your burger.
Order up.
Okay. Freddie on her burger wanted cheese, tomato, and 2 onion. Cheese, tomato, 2 onion. Then we need mustard and ketchup. Mustard and ketchup. And you can right-click to get rid of whatever ingredient you're holding. Okay, so she's got her burger and her quesadilla.
Order up.
Okay, Lou, he just wants a quesadilla. I think Lou is vegetarian. Or is Guadalupe vegetarian? One of the guests only orders things without meat.
Order up.
Maybe it's Lou and Guadalupe. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, Ollie wants a burger. And Lupe just wants a quesadilla. Okay. So there's Lupe's quesadilla. Your order's complete. What does he want on his burger? Ooh. 1 of everything except 2 pickles. Okay. 1 of everything. 2 pickles. 1, 2. 1. 1. 1. Okay. And there is your burger, Ollie. Perfect. Cooking is done. We almost missed it, but we saved the day. I actually really enjoy cooking at the lodge. It does take, I mean, it is a chore for sure, but I think it's a really fun one. I personally really enjoy it. Oh, they're not here, so I can tell them. I guess they're still eating their lunch, probably. Well, I guess now it's probably a good time to make some phone calls. We have to call Tino Balducci. which I'm not excited about, but, you know, has to be done. So I guess let's give him a call.
Hey, Nancy. I was wondering when your number there was gonna show up on caller ID. This is Dino Balducci. Remember me? From that last train to Blue Moon Canyon we went on? Yeah, I'm the one who helped you find that long-lost treasure.
I'm not sure helped is the right word, Mr. Balducci.
Please, call me Tino.
In fact, Tino, I'm a little surprised you're still in law enforcement, considering some of the unethical, if not illegal, stunts you pulled back then.
Hey, that's all behind me. Ancient history. Water under the bridge. So, looks like we're gonna be working together on this sabotage thing, huh?
Looks like.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I'm working on something that'll pretty much crack this case wide open. But in the meantime, what can I do you for?
I'm curious, how do you know Chantal?
Friend of a friend heard about all the problems she was having up there and immediately figured she could use my crime-solving expertise. So I gave her a call, we had lunch, we hit it off, and bingo. I got myself a new client.
How many clients do you have?
I have enough. I mean, you know, you go spreading yourself too thin in this business, and the next thing you know, crime out the wazoo.
Uh-huh.
I think that'll do it.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, that's about as much time as I can stand talking with him, too. Alright, let's call Chantal, get a little update.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy Drew.
You know who's behind the accidents?
Not quite yet.
Oh.
I've only been here for like half a day.
About Tino, I'm not totally comfortable with the idea of consulting with him on this case.
Why not? Two heads are always better than one, and I find him to be very knowledgeable and kinda charming.
Do you know what he did when we were on that train trip Laurie Gerard arranged?
He didn't go into a lot of detail, but he did say that that's all water under the bridge. Besides, I'm paying him and I want to get my money's worth. So like it or not, you're going to consult with him. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Anything else?
I'd like to know more about the accidents. I asked Ollie, but he said you said he wasn't allowed to talk about them.
I didn't mean he couldn't talk about them with you. Ugh. I'll give him a call. As for the accidents, the first thing that happened was the worst. The Faringdale family and Becky the cook all came down with food poisoning and had to be hospitalized. Somehow, the potato salad got contaminated, although Becky swears it wasn't because of anything she did. I cannot tell you how awful it was. All 5 people became violently ill at roughly the same time. But were they all in the same room? Of course not. They were spread out all over the lodge. Poor Elsa was cleaning for days. And the odor? Oh my gosh.
Ew.
Anyway, then Carl Jenkins slipped on the stairs outside and broke his leg. Then Lou Talbot's window was broken. Then Elsa the maid's tires were slashed. Then the phone wires were cut. And then... oh yeah, and then the Southwaites were almost overcome by fumes when gas started leaking into the sauna.
But the only incidents that you can be sure were sabotage were the tires, the phone wires, and maybe the explosion in the bunkhouse?
I'm not sure about anything. That's why you're there, to sort everything out before something else happens.
Did you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, "Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge."
I can't remember what they were pictures of, and I sure don't know why they'd be missing.
That bone Trapper Dan found is missing from its case, too.
First the accidents, now someone's stealing from me? Nancy, you've got to find out what's going on there. If you don't, I'll never be able to convince my dad I'm not a loser. Ever.
Sad.
How come the entries for last year were deleted from the guest register?
They've been deleted?
That's what the computer says. Contents deleted.
Well, I didn't delete them. Freddie.
Why would she delete something on your computer?
You know how kids are these days. Always hacking into computers, programming them to spread viruses and steal passwords and blow up the world.
I think that's only in movies. Besides, pretty much all this person had to do was press the delete key.
I still say it was Freddie. Last week, I called that Snow Princess game she's always playing idiotic. I think it hurt her feelings. But she'd just gotten done plastering me with snowballs. What'd she expect me to say? That felt great. Do it again?
The guests that are in the lodge now, did any of them stay here last year?
Let's see. Lou Talbot stayed here last summer, but only very briefly. His car had broken down and he was waiting for a tow truck. Oh, and Yanni, he was here last winter. He and his trainer, they were checking out places to train. They didn't stay long either.
Has anyone talked to you about the World Championship cross-country skiing competition that's going to be held somewhere in this area year after next?
That is something I am not at liberty to discuss.
In other words, the answer is yes.
I didn't say that. Why do you ask?
That would tend to make Icicle Creek Lodge a very desirable piece of real estate, wouldn't it?
If the championship is held nearby, which as far as I know, still hasn't been decided. You think someone's been causing these accidents to run me out of business so they can buy the lodge from me on the cheap?
It's a thought.
And a pretty nasty one at that.
Is it true that you promised Ollie a raise, but you haven't given it to him yet?
He told you that? I can't believe it.
Meaning...
Okay, I mentioned to Ollie once that I thought he maybe deserved a raise, and now every time I turn around, he's all like, "Where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me?" Doesn't he realize I have a few other things to think about right now? I swear, sometimes that crabby little whiner drives me nuts.
You'll hear from me again later.
Don't let me down, okay?
I mean, I'll do my best. Got a lot of information from her. Okay, we need... Oh, we can call Ned. We probably should call Ned, give him an update. We've got lots of phone numbers we can call. We do need to call the Avalanche Patrol and report oh, there it is. And report the avalanche that nearly buried us alive.
Avalanche Patrol, what's your location?
I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge, but I wanted to report an avalanche at Chicken Ridge.
Anyone injured or trapped?
Not anymore.
We'll check it out. Thanks for the heads up. Hey, wait a minute. You know Ollie Randall?
The handyman here at the lodge?
He's also on the patrol. Do me a favor and tell him that the explosives training in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Explosives training?
Sometimes the patrol has to use explosives to bring down unstable snow. Yearly training sessions are mandatory. Ollie'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell him.
Appreciate it.
One more thing. Have any of you guys been setting off explosives anywhere near the Icicle Creek Lodge recently?
Nope, sure haven't.
Well, thanks. Bye.
That's interesting. Lastly, let's just give Ned a call. This is lots of phone calls, but it's important to catch up with people. Plus, they actually have things to say in this game.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
Well, as a matter of fact, just as I got here, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
Or it could have been an accident. The sheriff is running some tests, and I haven't taken a really good look at the crime scene yet.
Nothing like starting things off with a bang. Sorry, couldn't resist.
A lone wolf has been hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
No, what's cool is that it dug me out of an avalanche and saved my life.
You're kidding me. Why would a wolf do that?
I don't know. Yet.
So, you've got a wolf hanging around that acts like Lassie. What else?
Bad news. Chantal is insisting that if I need help, I get it from this police consultant she hired. A guy named Tino Balducci.
Tino Balducci? Not that cop who-
That's the one.
How does Chantal know him?
Someone introduced them and he charmed her into hiring him. And now I have to get all my hints from him.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very helpful. Not as helpful as, say, I would have been, of course, but Very helpful.
The guy who built Icicle Creek Lodge also built this weird concrete pyramid thing nearby that everyone calls Trapper Dan's Needle.
What's it for?
No one knows, but there was a piece of black nylon-type fabric sticking out of it. Like there's a door in it and someone had snagged their clothes on it on their way in.
So you think there's a door, but you can't see one?
Right.
Well, just keep poking around. If something's got a front door, it usually has a back door, too.
It was great talking to you.
Good luck up there. And be
careful. Goodbye, Ned.
He does have a reason to say that, you know, Nancy. You do get into quite a few little scrapes. I mean, you were just in an avalanche. Okay, so now let's go check in with Ollie, now that he knows he can talk to us about the accidents at the lodge.
Oh, before I forget, Chantal called. Told me I can answer any questions you might have about those accidents after all. Guess she changed her mind.
How do you explain what happened to Carl Jenkins, the former guest who slipped on the stairs and broke his leg?
Can't explain it. One minute those stairs were clear and dry, next minute they're slick with ice and he's lying at the bottom of them.
Could a broken pipe or something have been to blame?
This place hasn't had so much as a leaky faucet since I came aboard. I keep everything screwed down tight and running right. You ask me, somebody iced those stairs down on purpose. 'Cause it wasn't nothing I did, no sir. No sir.
A bit on the defense, aren't we?
Have you ever seen Trapper Dan's Needle?
Course.
Do you know if there's a way to get into it?
Don't know, don't really care. Maybe something in that display up in the lobby will tell you what you want to know.
The Avalanche Patrol asked me to tell you that the explosives training session in Calgary has been postponed till next month.
Well, hallelujah. I didn't really want to go anywhere until I finished off that wolf. Now I won't have to.
So, you're on the Avalanche Patrol, huh?
Yep. Dang, I just remembered. Patrol wants me to keep an eye on Skookum Ridge for the next couple of weeks. Here. There's the key to the snowmobile. Take it out to Skookum Ridge and see if there's been an avalanche.
You want me to check it out?
Seat it so you don't have to worry about the cold. Make sure you call the patrol and give them a report when you're done. You can handle that, can't you?
You bet.
Good.
Snowmobiling is super fun.
2 more things. That Bill Kessler guy's getting bored being the only one around here doing any ice fishing. He wants competition. So if he says anything to you, just remember that Chantal wants you to keep the guests we got happy. Other thing is, a cold snap's on its way. You think it's cold now? Just wait. Gotta be real careful anytime you're outside. So, we done here?
I'll get out of your hair now.
See you later.
Alright, well now we have a few more tasks to complete, but I think we will save those for the next episode. So I'll leave this part right here, fellow detectives. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon.